Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Middleton against MP. Fires the three. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
MP stretching out the defense.
Middleton outside. Plays it up and banks it in.
Down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's MP. Last game he had 28 points. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, improving his three-point range and confidence and rhythm from the three-point line, that's opening up some things for Julius Randle.
Here's Coulibaly. 4-point game. Shot's good by Middleton. Middleton's got his second basket of the night.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Sarr sets the screen for Poole. Nailed from three-point land. Poole's got 5 now.
And Poole just deadly from 3.
MP outside. No good from outside.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
George finds Coulibaly from outside off the mark.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Now here's Middleton following the miss by MP. Pass to Coulibaly. Back to Middleton. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Inside, Middleton's so dangerous, just a cunning scorer in the paint.
MP looking around. Another miss by MP.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Now here's Middleton. 6 points for him. The 3 from Poole. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. To halt the run, and it's laid in by Edwards.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Middleton for 3. Julius Randle with the rebound. The 3 from MP. Drills it from outside. MP's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Timberwolves. MP getting it done for Minnesota. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Reed is out there with Jaden McDaniels. Good! Another from 3.
And defenses around the championship. And he's already proven in his rookie campaign there's very little you can do to slow him down.
It has been a lot of fun, hasn't it, to watch him expand his skill set this season. And lo and behold, he now holds the 4th spot all time. That is amazing. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there. His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against, and so much of that damage he does is from long range. Just another of what has been a string of terrific games from him. He's been really rolling. Guys?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, he was sensational the other night, making play after play after play.
And that's what you want. Not only was the effort there, but how about the production as well?
Well, he can do a lot of different things, so he falls into these different roles. Which will it be tonight?
A three from MP. He can't get that one to fall.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's covered closely. Pass to Kispert. Brent, one thing we've seen these days, three-point variance. Can you explain it?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not? That's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, that's when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on.
Now, Smart, after Malcolm Brogdon's three-pointer that didn't go. Launches it, 6 to shoot. That's tipped. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And a new group getting ready. Stars checked in for Richaun Holmes. Chris Middleton comes in for George. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Timberwolves on top, leading by 4. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington.
Hello, everybody. Before we dig into the game at hand, let's first catch you up on the trades happening around the NBA. And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days?
It's different, that's for sure. Now, if you're watching TV, you know, it jumps out at you. But the players on the court don't even notice it.
That's because you're always looking up at everybody, Kenny. Always knew what the floor looked like.
And moving right along, things are neck and neck for the Washington Wizards right now.
Limiting turnovers has helped. Give their ball handlers props. They've been smart with the decision-making.
They're certainly running the offense well. You know the coaching staff loves to see this. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Koulibaly is out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's George. Then it's Sarr. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Hey guys, the Wizards' number 2 overall pick, Alex Sarr, wanted to be in Washington, D.C., and his defense gets him on the court right away. Not to mention, the Wizards are in a rebuild, and if his offense comes along, he could be a foundational piece for this franchise. Everyone's excited to see the development of Alex Sarr.
You're right, a big piece. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. MP passes to Edwards. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Wizards trail by 3. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Middleton. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Great to see Middleton producing like this. You can tell he loves to be a factor in his team's success.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Pass to Coulibaly. And here's Middleton. Fires from deep. Another miss by Middleton. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Ault. Connects again from distance.
Well, as the three-point bombs keep raining down, he's just moved up one more rung on the all-time list for three-pointers in a rookie season.
The three-point prowess is evident. Such a huge addition to this team.
That's great signs to see Chris Middleton get up just like that.
MP finds DiVincenzo. There's the 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And so Poole will bring it up for Washington. 8-point game. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, it feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
MP, no good. Wizards have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Pass to Poole. The 3-ball. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's Edwards on the wing. He's defended by Coulibaly.
And that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Corey Kispert's checked in for Washington. It's a completely new lineup for Minnesota.
Get in there. What's up, folks?
And the Timberwolves with possession here. They lead by 4. MP finds Randall. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Edwards. Rebound, Washington. On the court for Minnesota. They've got Gobert. Julius Randle is out there with MP. Then there's Edwards. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
Smart against DiVincenzo. Smart misses. Minnesota leading by 8. Back to Edwards. And here's MP for 3. And slam just by Gobert.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Holmes with a screen on DiVincenzo. Back to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
MP outside. To the inside, Gobert. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Richaun Holmes.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, Boy, you are in for a show.
And we've got a timeout call by Brian Keefe. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to catch what Brian Keefe told his team during that break. Now, he asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David.
And there's a reason Gobert has led the league in block shots.
Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from George. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. For the Wizards, this one's not looking good. To the middle, looking for George. He gets it there. And it's George finishing it off.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
MP outside. Pass to Edwards. DiVincenzo with it. MP, that's for two. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just 3 on the basket from George. Timberwolves shooting at 51%. Really solid. MP, the triple is down the hatch.
Crushing blow to the host right there. I mean, they were in this game for what felt like only a second before instantly giving that three-pointer up.
And so Poole will bring it up for the Wizards. Pass to Song. And Middleton kicks to Poole. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Well, sometimes forcing isn't bad. Poole was able to get inside there and earn the whistle.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 5. Both free throws good from Poole.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Another miss by MP. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Middleton. Count!
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Middleton against Rogers. Fires the three. And again for 3.
Well, with the way he's been shooting from distance, I can't say I'm surprised that he's now second all-time in three-pointers made during a rookie campaign. He has been impressive.
And some of the best shooters we've ever had in the NBA are on this list. I don't think it's an understatement to say we could be witnessing a generational talent. We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The three-pointer is right on target.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Over in the corner, Edwards. From outside the arc. Another miss by MP. And so the Timberwolves take the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good.
One of the greatest shooting seasons a rookie has ever had. MP got the job done tonight, as usual.
The Timberwolves were all business as they came through the tunnel, determined to give their fans a reason to celebrate tonight. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have a Monday night of basketball for you. Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at Target Center. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Julius Randle.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Risacher and Johnson, they're the forwards. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Okongwu in at the 5. And for Minnesota, Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with Naz Reid. And it's MP in at the 3. And both backcourts in this one stand cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions. But tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. And it's the Hawks to start out. And we talked about it for a few games now, but MP has been on a mission as of late to ensure he's taken home that Rookie of the Year trophy.
And you love to see a rookie who's not afraid to set a high bar for himself. But even though MP's been playing very well, he's going to have to show even more in the late stages of the season.
The 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Here's Daniels, guarded by Edwards. Pass to Risacher. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. Oh!
Wow!
And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, you can't teach the athleticism displayed there by Johnson.
Rogers, that's good.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And pick 20th back in 2021. Jalen Johnson might end up being the steal of that draft coach.
Well, look, Brian, when we see guys take a big jump like Johnson has, it's usually because they have shot the ball better like he has. He's really blossomed during his 3rd year and still has plenty of room to grow.
And the shot goes.
And the defense is there, but Reid is strong-willed, and he is up to the challenge.
Okongwu against Reid. Picked up by Okongwu. There's Young with the 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And going against Atlanta, their first meeting on the year.
And somewhat surprisingly, the club split their 2 meetings last year.
Yeah, these non-conference matchups are a good measuring stick for a team. Taking on less familiar opponents can tell you a lot.
Here's Daniels. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Daniels. Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3.
Well, with Edwards, you have to contend with his energy and intensity at both ends.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Niang, he's checked in for Johnson. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Levert's checked in. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Over the last few years, Atlanta struggled defensively, Grant.
Yeah, the Hawks haven't been better than 20th in defensive rating since 2017. They've had some great offensive teams during that time, but their defense has held them back.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Nuggets delivered quite a performance. He dropped 24 points and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? And he had an overall impressive game, chipping in multiple ways. He was Mr. Versatility. B.A.?
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Here's Rogers following the score by Atlanta. Let's go with a three. And another three from Minnesota.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Young, the pass to LeVert. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. And here's Okongwu for three. The rebound by the Timberwolves. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
I really think the nail in the coffin was their missed free throws. That's usually an ominous sign.
Yeah, and it can be deflating when you leave all those points at the line. But it generally is a make-or-miss league.
There's a minute 12 left in the first quarter. Rogers, that's good.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Hawks trail by 5. LeVert outside. To the inside. Here's Risacher. Again, Atlanta.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Here's Rogers. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And, guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
Both teams trying to impose their will right now.
Yeah, and the slams just keep getting better and better. Alexander Walker, the pass to Gobert. Oh, they pick off the pass. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Takes one from 10 feet. That one a little long. Minnesota leading by 3. From deep, MP. And it's Niang with the rebound. Here's Risacher, covered by MP, and the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. The three from Risacher. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Picked it. And so it's MP making things happen for Minnesota. Absolutely can't. Minnesota with some changes. MP's checked in for McDaniels. Edwards comes in for Clark. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Alexander Walker. A big group substitution here for Atlanta. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Gay comes in for Niang. Daniels is checked in for Mann. And it's Young in for LeVert. Conley and Ann are the 1 and the 2. MP is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Gobert in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. MP outside. Edwards for 3. Oh, Edwards! Money on the triple!
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
On the wing, Daniels. Pass to Gay. Here's Risacher. MP with the block. And he gets it back. 4 on the clock. Here's Young. And he drives in. Oh, the bump. No match for Young.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
And here's MP from outside. The rebound by Atlanta.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Here's Risacher. He's guarded by Conley. Here's Young. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. 12 seconds left in the first half of this game. Just 5 on the clock. Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it. Takes one from 10 feet. The shot that time not on target. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 2. And we'll be back.